When a conversation derails in a multilingual context, everyone in the room feels the heat. The air thickens. Words slow down. And even those fluent in several languages suddenly sound unsure. It's not the vocabulary that fails first, it's courage. The invisible fear. Repairing a communication crisis across languages feels dangerous. The stakes are high, the outcome unpredictable. If you step in too early, you risk offending. Too late, and the silence cements misunderstanding. Behind that hesitation lies fear of loss of face, of power imbalance, of being misinterpreted. In multilingual negotiations, people often overestimate linguistic risk and underestimate relational risk. They tell themselves, better not to speak than to make it worse. But avoidance is its own message. It signals detachment, weakness, or worse, agreement. What creates the freeze? Ambiguous accountability. No one wants to own the repair if the root cause isn't clear: a language, tone, or culture. Executives trained to lead suddenly wait for someone more native to fix it. Over politeness and deference. Especially in hierarchical or collectivist cultures, direct correction feels inappropriate. Yet politeness can delay the intervention until the negotiation's momentum is lost. Loss of linguistic confidence. Even strong multilinguals can feel their fluency evaporate when emotions rise. Under stress, people revert to their native language or rely on rigid phrasing, making dialogue even less flexible. Fear of escalation. Repair means acknowledging a breakdown. That can expose error, misjudgment, or bias. Many leaders would rather mask the problem with generic reassurance than face the discomfort of clarity. The paradox of repair. Effective crisis repair is less about words and more about presence. A calm pause. A reframing statement. A shift in tone that signals reset. But those moves require emotional courage and intercultural literacy, skills rarely developed together. In monolingual settings, repair can be blunt yet functional. In multilingual ones, it must be layered, acknowledging linguistic intent, cultural framing, and individual dignity all at once. The paradox: the more languages in play, the more subtle the fix must be. Moving beyond the fear. Rehearse the pause. Instead of jumping to explanation, practice pausing and naming what's visible. It seems we may be hearing this differently. That short line buys time and lowers temperature. Separate ego from message. Focus on meaning, not mastery. It's fine to say, I may not have phrased that clearly in English, let me try again. Vulnerability resets credibility. Develop cultural signaling fluency. Learn how other languages express apology, disagreement, and hesitation. Repair depends on knowing when directness reads as honesty or as aggression. Normalize repair protocols. High-performing multilingual teams make repair a habit, not a rescue act. They agree on cues, phrases, gestures, or check-ins that anyone can use when communication veers off course. Closing thought. Fear thrives in the gap between awareness and action. The longer we linger in that gap, the more meaning drains away. Multilingual negotiation isn't about perfect English, French, or Mandarin, it's about courage in the in-between spaces. Repair, done right, doesn't expose weakness. It restores alignment. And alignment, not eloquence, is what wins the deal.